Hello friends, welcome to our channel. So in the previous video, we saw about the postgraduate work permit in the Canada. We saw the overall concept. Now in today's video, we will look at the complete online process to apply for the postgraduate work permit in the Canada. So we'll take you through an online application and we'll show you how can you apply for that online. Let us see. So friends, here you can see we are on the website of the Government of Canada. So this is the portal which is used for the most of the activities or application process to know about the Canadian government's job, immigration benefits, everything what you want to know. So this is the portal. So first of all, you will have to create a sign in into the account. So you can see over here, there is a sign into account. If you do not have an account, you can just go and create that. So I have account. I have already created an account over here. So I have the account. So you can see here, if you do not have account, then you have to register. If you already have account, just log in with this. So, or if you are already in Canada, so you can sign in with the one of the partners of the Canadian government, like the banks and all. So you can see which are the banks in the Canada through which you can apply. So if you already have account with the banks, so your application can be made through the banks. So these are the banks through which, if you already have account, you can sign with that. But I will sign with this. So you have to just go to the sign in with the GC code. So whatever account I already have an account, so I'm just signing in. So once you have signed in, so you have to sign and then continue. Select English. You have to accept all the terms and conditions. You have to accept. What is your favorite food? And say, let's say put biryani. They are asking me for my account's validation, so I validated, answered the questions rightly. Now once you come on the main page, you can see here what all applications you have already submitted. You can see or continue an application you have submitted, or create a new application, start an application. So if you want to apply for the post-study work visa, work permit, you will have to apply to come to Canada. So click on this, apply to come to Canada. Now there are two fields, personal reference code, which we will not have. So you have to create here. So since I already have one account, so I will have to first delete that. So I'll delete this account. So now you can apply. Now, as I already had a one account, so I deleted this just now. So I am again visitor visa, study or work permit. So this option is now available. So just click on this. Now, first answer this question: what would you like to do in Canada? Definitely work. How long are you planning to work in Canada? Definitely, if you are applying for the postgraduate work permit, it will be more than 6 months. You click on that. Say the code that matches one of the passport. Means the country which you belong to, citizenship. What is your current country or territory of residence? If you're living in Canada, you have to select the Canada. Do you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident and is 18 years and older? Select no. If you have, definitely you can select. What is date of birth? You select any date of birth which is to you. So answer these questions, find out if you are eligible to apply, click next. So once you click next, the next question which appears on the screen, are you lawful permanent resident of United States and with a valid US citizenship and immigration services number? You have to say no, click next. What is the current immigration status in Canada? So definitely you will be an student while applying for the postgraduate work permit. Click next. Do you plan to work on campus? No, you do not plan to work on campus because you're no longer a student. So select no. Now, are you a full-time student at the participating post-secondary and work off campus 20 hours? No. So you are no longer a student, select no. Have you recently graduated from participating secondary which are full-time and minimum 8 months? Yes. Is your work essential part of your studies? So you have to say no because you are no longer a student, so you will not need an internship. Just click next over here. Have you been told by immigration refugee that you are approved in principle of permanent residence in the Canada? So select no. Have you submitted permanent residence application in Canada? Select no. Do you have a job offer? So definitely you will not have. In case if you have, definitely can select that. I select no. So find out, do you have an official letter from your school that confirms you have completed your study program as well as a copy of final transcript? Yes. So if you must have completed your course and you have received your transcript, then you can apply. So what is your marital status? Since I am married, so I select married. If you're not, definitely select non-married. What is the province and destination? So whatever province and destination you are applying to, you have to select from wherever. Now, based on your answer which you submitted, the application has evaluated that you are eligible to apply for any one of these two, any out of these two programs, any one of the programs displayed on the screen. So temporary resident visa or postgraduate work permit. So definitely you will apply for the postgraduate work permit. So you have to continue. Postgraduate work permit, create a personal checklist. So you have to click on that. Do you have an official letter from the concern that you have completed program? Yes. So you have. Do you have a certificate for an application permanent resident immediately that was submitted to immigration? So you have to select no in this case because you have not submitted any immigration request to the government of Quebec. Have you had a medical exam performed by ICC authorized in the past 12 months? So you have to say no. Have you lived in designated country or territory for more than 6 months in the last year? So you will not have lived, I believe, out of Canada in the last 1 year more than 6 months in any of the countries. So you will have to select no on that basis because for most of the Indian students, either they have lived in India or Canada. While they are studying, they will be spending most of the time in the Canada. So this question answer is no. Now, do you intend to apply for these kind of works? Health, service, clinical, patient, medical. So no in this case, but if you belong to any one of the category, then you have to say no. Do you want to submit an application for family member along with you? Say no. If you have family member, you can definitely submit, but most of the students will not have. Are you giving some access to your applications? So if you are having a representative to apply for you to look after your account, then you can select yes. But in my case, I am selecting no. Fine. In past 10 years, have you given a fingerprints or biometrics for an application to Canada? So you have to select no. There are fees associated with the application. Will you be paying the fees? So you have to say yes, I will be paying the fees. Are you able to make digital copy of documents with the scanner camera? So you have to say yes. What all documents you will be submitting? You will have to make the digital copy of all of the documents. Will you paying application fee online? MasterCard? You have to say yes. You will be paying online. So once you have submitted all the answers, you have a chance to review your answers. So you can just review. If you want to make any changes, definitely you can make the changes accordingly. So I'm just making changes. If you have update the information, because you must have even this. Now you can check all the answers. So after checking all the answers, so now you can look at this, use your account, save your application, upload documents, and then pay the fees and then apply. So these are 4 steps which they have shown. So we have already through many 2 steps. You can see, continue. Now they will show you entire fees. That is 255 Canadian dollar. So you will have to upload all the documents which are asked by the Government of Canada. Recent education transcript. Your application change, extend my stay in the Canada, work as a Canada. Yes. Your application form you will have to submit. Then your recent education transcript. If you have completed all the courses from single college, then you upload one, or from multiple college, then you will have to combine both the documents in a one PDF and upload that. Completion of study letter that you get from the college, you have to upload. Passport, digital photo, optional document which you have to submit. So all these documents you have to submit, and you have to pay 255 Canadian dollar, as I just said in the previous video also, to get your application completed. This is how, once you pay this kind of thing, I'm not going to pay, but if you once you pay this, complete all the document submission, pay the fees, then you can definitely apply directly and complete your application. This is how you can complete your application for the postgraduate work permit in the Canada. I hope you have understood